Hey, this is Everybody Ain't Able, the podcast, sponsored by CoStar Studios and the Mac Juice. And it's your boy J Mac, the social moderator.
Mackenzie.
Banks is here.
And Mia too.
And today the topic is, can money buy happiness? And who we gonna send it to first?
I think we should start with Mia first.
Yeah.
Miss Mia.
Listen, money can buy temporary happiness. Because at this point, I owe the federal government money. I have several car notes. I got hella bills, and this shit is not giving what he was supposed to give. If I won the lottery today and I won a meal, on God, I'd be cool. I wouldn't have shit to worry about. I wouldn't be worried about, damn, I got to pay my car note this month. I got to pay my insurance. Got to pay my phone bill. I could just pay all that shit up. I wouldn't even have to worry about it.
What about the song?
What?
The more money we come across, the more problems we see.
Oh, I figured that out a long time ago. Once I started making a certain income with my career, I just started doing shit now because I feel like I can. Like,
Yep.
I just spent $200 in the club last night. No reason.
Yeah.
No reason.
You be doing unnecessary shit. Once you be making some
Fuck
money.
it, rock out.
If you go to the club, you gonna blow that bag. If you trying to have fun, you gonna at least spend $100. $100 ain't gonna get you shit but 8 drinks maybe.
Yeah, cause I went to Love last Sunday and whoo boy.
But hey, I'ma bleep that out. I'm not a hater, but nigga don't need no type of clout off of me. We all looking at Kenzie, so it must be Kenzie's turn.
Oh yeah, I gotta hear what Kenzie gotta say.
I think what?
Continue.
I think that it depends on the person. I think it depends on the person because I know people that have been very successful in their life. They own plenty of businesses. They make really, really good money, but they're not happy in their relationship. You know, he was really mean. He was, abusive.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm starting to think you a real lover girl.
I am
certified lover girl.
Certified lover girl, Kenzie.
I'm empathetic.
Oh, I'm a lover girl.
But so the woman got everything she wanted. She got the newest cars, the newest clothes, the newest bags, whatever, jewelry, anything she wanted, but she wasn't happy in her relationship.
Okay.
So I think it just depends on the person. If you don't give a shit about, what they're doing, or you're not worried about them, and you got other people on the side, but you still got the money, I can see that too.
That's a good point.
Can money buy happiness? No. I'm gonna say no.
Why?
Because it's like happiness is like within. It's like your feelings, your mental, that's like all tied in together.
Mm-hmm.
By you getting more money, everybody know when you get more money, they create more problems. So by you having all that money and you got other folks that you ain't talked to in so long, including family, they just come to you like, hey, you got so-and-so, remember I did this, that. That shit just be, me personally, that shit be fucking with me. Cause that shit like that be pissing me off. Mainly because I ain't talked to you in so long and now I got money, you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna ease your way back in my life.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is just too frustrating, bro. And I just feel like happiness, everybody deserves happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit don't get talked about a lot. And
That's it.
yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Alright, y'all looking at me. They want to know what I'm finna say.
I feel like it's gonna be controversial.
And it is. Money can buy you happiness. It's obviously out there in the current society we live in. Everything is materially based. So if you have money and you have all these things, people assume you to be happy. And if you can buy whatever you want and do whatever you want, most of the time you can feel happiness. Mm-hmm. Essentially, in what I have noticed, I feel like that's like what the point it is. If you take the few people that you need, you can buy your happiness. Essentially, I mean, if you are free to disagree with me, it's all open to disagree because I don't agree with y'all saying like, no offense, and but like the people be coming up to you like, you change, hey, let me hold a couple of dollars. I easily could tell a motherfucker, no, you can't hold shit. And what
Yeah.
they gonna say? Nigga, you changed. I haven't. I just got my money.
There ain't no problem saying no. It's just, you say no.
Some people,
People-
do have an issue with that.
Yeah, it ain't no problem saying no. It's just you tell people no, then they just look at you like you a fucking enemy or a threat, and now they want to do something to your ass. Like they just making up all these lies and be like, oh yeah, bro, he acting different, he changed, bro. I'm gonna have to put one on him, bro. I'm gonna have to do something to him, shit like that.
That's some dumbass shit.
That shit dumb though, but sometimes that shit really do be happening.
So this is my question to y'all. Could money buy you your happiness?
Talking about like as of right now.
As of right now, if you got the money to pay for all your shit, get your mama everything she need, get everything that you wanted, could money buy your happiness?
Yes,
Yes.
because I'm single.
But it's also temporary, like I said. It's a temporary happiness.
Hold on. Sorry, Mia. What does single have to do with buying your happiness?
You always putting relationships in this shit.
I'm thinking like if your significant other or I had the money. Does that make sense? I'm going back on like what I just said about the relationship.
Yeah.
Like it's a bad relationship, but they had money.
Yeah.
So just because they had money, they can get everything they wanted, but they weren't happy together.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like right now, if I had a lot of money, I'd be fine because I don't have anybody else to worry about. Does that make sense? I'm just worried about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
But
if I was worried about somebody else, it'd be different.
so if you was in a relationship and the relationship was down bad and you always had the money, and if you left the situation, you wouldn't have the money anymore and you have to go back to being broke. Not saying you broke. I'm just saying you'll go to being broke.
Yeah.
Because I know you got a job, you got your shit in line. I'm just saying, in this scenario, you have to go back to being broke. Would that be okay with you? Like, would you be willing to give up your lifestyle just because you unhappy in your relationship? Because before you even answer it, I think 90% of women would say no, because I think that's what an alimony check is. But, I'm just asking you.
Technically, you only get alimony if your husband cheats on you.
Yeah.
And that means you had a certain lifestyle,
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, you can get spousal support.
which is basically a stipend.
Yeah, after you leave your person, if you're married.
If you change their lifestyle, you technically owe them
Mhm.
to continue their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's how you see like all these like baby mamas and stuff like from people that are famous and stuff always getting paid because like who the hell is gonna pay 20 grand in a month for child support? Like for what? You understand what I'm saying? And then you see all these people that are famous and stuff paying all this money for their kids. Well, because the mama's used to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like that Dr. Dre situation. That shit fucked up.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos fucking gave his wife half of fucking Amazon. Or some shit like that. Some crazy ass number.
Well, she did help him build it.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's,
it's like she had rights
She
to
deserved it.
but it's like I think it when it like just bringing it into relationships. A lot of people feel like women marry men for money, or vice versa, when a certain person makes a certain amount. But I don't really feel like that should really matter, to be honest. It's like
It shouldn't.
you should want to be happy with that person, or even just with yourself. You don't even have to be in a relationship. You
But-
should have inner happiness, because the money is going to advance that happiness.
That shit money shouldn't even be a
it
topic.
should though, because your
It
financial well-being,
It influences your emotions a lot.
especially for women. A
Mhm.
nigga could be down bad broke, he's still gonna be trying to fuck bitches. A woman could be down bad broke, and she could be trying to either get a job or find another dude that will support her.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I know so many niggas that just smoke weed all day and go week to week just to smoke and drink and go out every weekend. That's what they do. But it's women who do the same thing, but somebody funds them.
Mhm.
Whether it's their family
Mhm.
or whether it's another random dude.
Mhm.
So I mean, if you ask me again, I think it can. Even with what Kenzie didn't answer the question, but if that was the situation, would you be willing to give it up?
To answer your question, I'm a lover girl.
Yeah,
She said.
you
So,
wouldn't give it up.
I would.
You wouldn't.
I would. Because I would rather be happy in my relationship than have money.
So right now, if you picked a partner,
It would bother me, Of course, it would bother me because money
is important
money
in a
is
relationship.
important.
If your partner is, and it's not even saying like your partner has to make more than you. It's
Yeah.
more so if your partner's not making anything, that is an
It's
issue.
different.
What Cardi say?
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this.
Nah, broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right.
Oh well, yeah, she did say that.
And,
She
and
said
y'all
that.
sing it loud as fuck every time it get played.
Every goddamn time.
So
I mean, but most of the time, the ones that be singing the loudest be sponsoring. So it's just,
that's what I mean.
The ones that sing it the loudest usually have been in that situation where they basically are housing a man.
And it's women with BBLs that say stripes on my ass, so they call it pussy ticket. Also, but look, that's what I'm saying. Let's get back to Ken. I just want to hear this answer.
Okay. Like I said, I would rather be happy with somebody than have all the money. I would. Really.
Okay, now let's turn this question to Mia. Same question.
Me? What? would I rather be happy or have money?
Or for her situation, she said for
Makes you smack that ass.
Bought you and pop out of Mac juice. Look, so would you be willing to give it up if a male changed your lifestyle and you be able to do whatever you want to do, and then all of a sudden it's over? Would you give up the lifestyle? Well, I ain't saying like the relationship over, but you tired of it, you fed up or whatever. But this your lifestyle, and if you leave him, your lifestyle change. It go back to zero. Not saying you at zero. Again, it's just a scenario.
That's a hard question. And I say it's a hard question because when you think about it, finances play a lot into that. Because if you're telling me if I had nothing and I started talking to somebody who gave me this certain type of lifestyle, at that point, you're not going to want to lose that lifestyle because you don't want to go back to that same position of having nothing. So it's like, how much are you willing to tolerate would be a better question of how much are you willing to tolerate.
Good.
If this nigga go buy your car, pay your car note, get your nails done, get your hair done, give you money to go
just
do
wait till
all
it's
this
paid
stuff.
off, Mia.
Just
wait till it's paid off.
Even when it's paid off, she not gonna switch up. She not gonna switch up.
Oh, you thinking, huh?
She not gonna switch up.
I mean, honestly though, I'm a lover. I've always been a lover. So like, I have always been the type to choose happiness more so over money. But usually in a lot of situations with me, money becomes the problem because it runs into the happiness. Like the happiness starts diminishing once the money starts diminishing. I feel like they
Damn!
I'm saying, but I feel like it coincides together. You can't date nobody that don't have money at this point. Like, and it ain't even me asking you to take care of me.
It's true.
Why are you nodding your head?
Why
are you nodding your head?
Listen, okay. Say you make a certain amount of money a year. You have things going for you. You have a nice car. You have a nice this, whatever. Are you going to date somebody that don't have a car, that don't have a job, that don't have, or you make what you make kind of thing? Like, a doctor's not going to date a bartender.
Why not?
Because it's just
a male doctor will date a bartender.
Technically,
I don't think so.
Technically, they would, but it's more so the fact of you may run into the issue
would.
of the bartender. She may feel like what she makes is substantial for her, but the doctor be like, you could do something better than what you're doing.
I don't know. I feel like people kind of, they tend to stay within their,
like what?
I don't want to say like bracket, but do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I do. Like,
but technically, a lot of men don't date inside their bracket. A lot of men don't.
If I dated inside my bracket, I wouldn't be able to talk to none of these hoes. None.
Fuck outta here.
What do you consider your bracket?
My bracket, is she talking about making money? If I'm not even, I'm being so serious. If I had to date none but chicks that made similar to the amount I made, I couldn't talk to damn near no bitch in Memphis.
In Memphis.
I live here.
Basically,
that's what I'm saying. I feel the same way.
I feel the same way.
Bro, how many chicks do you talk to that don't make the same thing you make?
Plenty.
It's damn near all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near.
Well, I mean, I'm a
That's y'all's
high
fault.
earning female, so most of the males
too.
that I talk to don't make as much money as I do. Nor do I make that a problem because at this point, I mean, if you're taking care of yourself, big dog, I'm cool on that. Like, I mean,
If you're doing good for yourself, that's the different thing.
yeah, it's different. It's like when
That
it comes,
goes back to the doctor and the bartender situation.
like
though.
if the doctor and the bartender are both doing good for themselves in their
saying-
situation, they can
Then
still
they can
date and
date.
be
A
together.
bartender can make as much as a doctor.
Technically they could.
but what I'm saying, you're missing my point.
That's what that's what we trying to understand. That's what I'm trying to get.
Because I just feel, I don't know. It kind of sounds bad now that I say it out loud, but you don't see it often. Does that make sense? You normally see doctors dating doctors, or you know what I'm saying? What
ain't no-
doctor do you know that is not married to a doctor?
Probably 90% of these doctors are
The
not married to
fuck out of
doctors.
here! No,
How many doctors?
Some of their wives probably don't even work.
That's what I'm
that's a
saying.
lie. Every doctor that I work with, their wife.
See,
That you work with.
You're
Doctor.
generalizing this into
Oh.
what you've
What you-
experienced.
I've worked
Okay.
at 2 different hospitals.
In where, the Mid-South?
Yes.
In the South, right?
You know how many hospitals
Yes.
in the world?
Okay, but what I'm saying is just like it's the point.
The point is,
The point is, people tend to stay within their bracket.
in what you saying people date with in between their brackets. So since they date in between their brackets,
Okay, I guess my
if-
point is this. I'm not going to date a guy that doesn't have a job, who doesn't make money, who doesn't have a car, who's not doing good for himself. It's not that I would like you as a person any less. It's just not my preference.
I feel like a nigga that ain't got no car, no nothing, ain't in the bracket at all.
but even though she says that, she said money don't affect the happiness though. So does it? Because it's kind of like counterintuitive for you to say that doesn't matter, but that does matter. Like you have a minimum requirement for something, but for something that could be, I can't even find a word. But you have a minimum requirement for something
Yeah.
that you saying that they have to meet, but money doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to get.
I'm talking about it doesn't matter if if that person's already making that amount of money, and it comes down to a situation: do I want to be happy with this man, or do I care enough to take what he's doing or what we're going through? How much am I going to tolerate in that position, or just leave?
But you have X'd out a big ass proportion of people who don't have these standards that you meet. So you saying that money can't buy you happiness, but money is a part of what you saying is your happiness. Because these people have to meet this minimum requirement for you.
You're right.
And that minimum requirement is for them to have money.
A certain amount
No,
at that.
it's not.
Yeah.
Not just money.
That's basically what you said.
Assets. Which assets are way more valuable than money.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Okay.
But I mean, when you in relationships though, like if you come into the relationship with no money, I feel like it's a bit different. But if you come into the relationship and y'all are both making a certain amount, and then that amount significantly diminishes, the happiness is gonna go down. It's gonna go down because at that point, if you're in a relationship where y'all are a couple, or if you're living together at that point, and like the expenses are still the same. If you lose an income and one person has to pick up all those expenses, they're going to get resentful. They are going to become unhappy because there is a missing financial asset. There's this that chunk of money is missing.
So
But if you win the lotto, you could buy you a house, buy you a new car.
Man,
If you
who's
win,
all
really
that.
winning a lottery?
I'm saying
So-
if you did, you could really buy you a house, a car. You could buy one for your mama, your cousin, your grandma. You really could do a lot with that if you just really budget it correctly. And then at that point, it's like, what is gonna make you happy after that? After you get everything that you want, where's your happiness gonna come from?
So after what we just said, Mia, do you still stand on that money can sometimes, is situational on making you happy?
Yeah, money gives you temporary happiness.
Okay. And do you still stand on what you said?
Yes, but no.
What's the but now?
I kind of agree with me that it can buy temporary happiness.
Yeah, like temporarily you could be just like you going to the store today. You want to go buy some shoes. Them shoes gonna give you temporary happiness.
Yeah,
for
a little
that time
temporary,
period.
you know what I'm saying?
But after that, after you get the shoes and you wear them, what is your source of happiness after that? Because them
You
shoes
right.
ain't gonna keep continuously making
Hell
you
no,
happy.
they ain't.
Facts. And
So
Kenzie, do you still stand on that? You still stand
Yeah.
on that?
I do agree with Mia though. I do understand. I like her point.
So everybody changed it to it's temporary.
Temporary.
Temporary. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie, I still believe that money can buy you happiness. I can't stray away from it. I'm sorry.
I mean, I get where you coming from with that, but it's also like after you buy that certain amount of happiness, what are you going to center your happiness on after you get what you want with the money?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and that goes back with the person. You would rather be happy with somebody.
But you
Money's
gave
a great
these people
thing.
you gave these folks
Money's
a
great
requirement.
thing. Money's a great thing and it makes everything better. But like Mia said, after the money goes, you're done.
But the money don't go nowhere. The rich get richer.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But hey, this was Everybody Ain't Able the podcast. Hey, sponsored by CoStar Studios and the Mac Juice. It's been your boy J Mac, the social moderator.
Mackenzie.
Your boy Banks.
And Mia.
Hey, and we out.
I need someone to help me, help me. I know that you can't feel me when you meet the real me. The real me is something that you can't see, can't see. I need someone to help me, help me. I know that you can't